Hello guys, it's me, Sir49, a Great Moth, and we're back at it again with character reveals. This time it's number 2, Siera Shine, a girlfriend of Ribster, which is pretty nice and all. Anyway, let's talk about her. She's a sun fairy, an alien from a different planet, and she came to Earth way back into her babyhood, like when she was 1 year old. In their years it's a little different, but I digress. So you could say she could be 1 year old or not. But anyway, she came to Earth being adopted by parents, and for 8 years of her life lived in the Grand Canyon. Not exactly inside the Grand Canyon, but near it. So you see her kind of has this like Arizona accent, if there even is one. And loves the Grand Canyon. And as for Sun Fairy, the sun is the thing she loves to death, to the point she's a worshipper of it. Now there's more stars out there, of course, but that's alright. The sun near Earth is awesome to her. She also has a lot of magical abilities too, because sun fairies have wands they usually have to amplify their psychic powers. Normally, when they don't have a wand, they can use psychic powers, but to a limit. Siera must be exposed to sunlight in order to gain that power. She's kind of like a living solar panel. Just a whole picture, though. Anyway, Siera's hair actually is reflective of the sun's colors. Many stars actually, they can be red, yellow, orange, white, or blue. Bluest being the hottest stars, and red being the coolest stars. Though they're still pretty hot, of course. Sorry for the repeats. Siera is very expressive about herself, and her positivity is near boundless. And she's not really good when it comes to feeling negative emotions, but it's okay to feel negative. It's just natural. Although she does have a problem with when it comes to being angry. She acts sort of passive aggressive afterwards, and it's not easy for her to get out of that until later. She also has this personality inheritance thing, where she kind of takes personality traits from other people and puts them in herself. But she also has her own identity too, don't get me wrong. She also loves cats, just by her expressions of her pupils dilating or her hair getting all frizzy when she's angry, like an actual cat. Those two little things are actually biologically real. They're not just some safe shapeshift. Oh, I forgot. Yes, she can shapeshift too. Usually doing it for either to stay safe and hide, or for comedic reasons, like impersonating people or just having a fun time. She's also into a lot of magic things like cards, fortune telling, tarot cards, as well as miming, which is cool. That's not magical, but it's still pretty cool to do. That's what she thinks. She also loves to dream, and she finds them pretty relaxing, and absolutely does not like nightmares. During nighttime, she gets a little worried, but Ribster's there to keep her safe. Yeah, they're a cool couple, which I really love to death. I'm sorry. Anyway, Siera also has super speed, only when she's full on power when it comes to sun. Her psychic powers involve usually forcing things to go to other places, sending them far, or not, depending on what she wants to do with it. She also can teleport, too, or shapeshift, just to protect herself, since her race doesn't like to reveal themselves too often, only to each other. Thus why they have these abilities. There's histories of how they even came to be, but they're on a different planet, away from other planets within the solar system. Siera's tail is actually prehensile, meaning it can hang on to things if she falls or something like that, or she just wants to act silly. She does have a behaviors of cat, like I said. She meows too, and her tail always goes up around Ribster usually. She's very excited whenever he's around, because he kind of keeps her on her feet, along with her friends as well, her other friends. Because sometimes she gets a little too hyper and starts losing her mind when it comes to this kind of stuff. Excitement. She also has a cute little cat collar, because it just looks cute and nice. Also has a heart. Her favorite shape is a heart. I know stars or sun is like a sun robot shipper, but hearts are awesome too. She has more of a parish figure as a teenager growing up. And I really just like her alien cat halo-ish design. Oh yeah, forgot about the halo too. Kind of an angel thing, but debatably. Who knows? I digress though. Siera loves to cook, especially sweet foods and just dishes as well. Her favorite foods are sweet foods, and she has a freaking great sweet tooth to the point she kind of needs to control herself when it comes to candy and stuff, and sweets in general. But strawberries are her favorite fruit as well. Vanilla is her favorite kind of like frosting. Ribster says chocolate. I should have said that a long time ago. I digress, however. She wants to be on there one day, but that's not till way later. She loves taking care of little babies as well, and kittens and other cats, and other animals too. She also finds magical creatures really interesting, especially, well, fairies, because, well, she's a fairy herself. Although her height, she's not tiny. Her height's like about almost 5 feet. Yeah, about 5 feet. And she just has these golden eyes. Although her appearance sometimes changes every so often. Like, she used to be pink. Now she's more reddish. Not because of, like, seasonal change, but she just likes to change her pigments every so often. It's pretty cool. She also loves slippers and ballet dancing as well. And she's pretty graceful with it. But one thing she does struggle in is sometimes when she's angry, her powers kind of malfunction, and she must get herself in a calm state before things get really bad. She can end up hurting herself from that, or making explosions too, especially when her anger is extreme. To do this though, Siera also often meditates too to keep her mind in a calm state, to keep her pretty relaxed, especially if things are stressing her out. Ribster and Siera do sometimes get into arguments every now and then, but that's how a relationship goes. There's ups and downs, but they know how to keep it together. Siera also has a very long tongue, which is funny, just for catching food or just being silly. And she's a silly little sun fairy. And that's what I mostly have on her for now, but there's a lot out there. But love is one of the biggest things in her life. She loves the concept and gives it all to her friends and boyfriend as well, and her family, because that's what keeps people together. Without love, there's not much left. Well, that's what she thinks anyway. But yeah, she's also just pretty dang sweet and full of energy too. Kind of reminds me of myself, although I keep it chill. But that's all I have for Siera Shine for now. I hope you guys enjoy her, and I'll see you next time.